Hi guys, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my closet. Today we're discussing Season 2, Episode 2 of Gravity Falls. It's called Into the Bunker. Another really solid episode. I really liked this one, and initially I was kind of like, ugh, another Dipper Wendy episode. But no, she was great in this episode. I loved Wendy in this episode. She totally redeemed herself for me. It's almost as if the writers knew that the audience was getting really annoyed by the storyline, and then they were just like, we're gonna address it right now. Screw you guys. Lots of great lines, mystery, adventure, plot development. It's really a little bit of everything. Not as creepy as Dipper's internet history. Heyo. Should probably talk about the plot. Basically, Dipper is feeling all mopey about his thing with Wendy going on, and he invites her adventuring with him and Mabel because he chickens out on telling her that he likes her. So they use the invisible ink in the journal to find what is supposedly the author's secret hideout. And we get Wendy showing off her awesome lumberjacking skills. I think it's so funny that she's a lumberjack. Also, we learn that weird muscly ginger hair man is Wendy's father, which I think is really funny. I just didn't connect that in my brain, even though it makes sense. They look alike. So yeah, they venture down into this bunker, which looks so cool. They really did a good job with that. Like the way the tree just sort of spirals into a staircase at the bottom. Throughout the episode, we have the typical Mabel Seuss hijinks in the background, all while Dipper is trying to confront his feelings for Wendy. And they end up in this creepy cave-like thing with a monster that looks like a human at first but is actually a monster, which I thought was such a cool twist. I wasn't expecting it at all. I like literally gasped when the dude turned around and his face was all like monstery. I thought it was really cool how the guy on the can of beans was the tip-off for Wendy. She's really smart and she's really cool. I think she's probably my favorite character in the series now that she's done with that whole annoying Robbie phase, which, by the way, I've heard that he plays a bigger role in this season. Whoop-de-frickin-do. When the monster, as that bean guy, chops off the monster's tongue, did he chop off a part of his own body to create that tongue? Also, that tongue was a really nice visual. I'm surprised that it was there in a Disney show, but it looked really cool. So basically they set up this trap for the monster, and of course Wendy ends up getting hurt and Dipper is just crying over her like, oh, I should have told you that I love you. And then Wendy pops up behind him, and then we find out that the Wendy on the floor is the monster, which I called. But then we kind of just have Wendy fighting Wendy, and Dipper's like, I don't know what to do, who's who? And then the fake Wendy winks at him, and then real Wendy does the thing that they have going on, which is really cute. I really like that moment. And then he kills the monster, everything's good. They throw him in the isolation chamber thing, and he freezes into a terrified Dipper. Okay. Dipper has a nice conversation with Wendy, and Wendy's like, dude, you know I'm too old for you, but I really think you're cool. And I was like, that's exactly how it should have been from the very start. They shouldn't have even dragged this out for any more than one episode, but I still appreciated the nice little closure. Not really closure, because you know he's still gonna like her, and he's still gonna pine after her, but you know. And then at the end, we find that we have the laptop, a busted laptop, as Mabel calls it, from the creator of the journal, they think. So, I don't know. We shall see. Does anybody else think that Stan wrote the journal? Because, I mean, he has the six-fingered glove, so, like, maybe he originally had 6 fingers and he got rid of them or something. We get all this stuff talking about 30 years ago, and he mentions that finally 30 years have gone by and I've got this going. I don't know. But yeah, another solid episode. I give it 5 stars. Fantastic. Can't wait for the next one. And yeah, as always, leave thoughts, comments, feels below. I will talk to you later, and goodbye. Channeling my inner Wendy.